Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my fellow viewers and subscribers. Welcome to my channels. Actually, this is a 3-in-1 video presentation that I will be linking also to my other channels. My channel is Disable World's View, but Able in God's Eyes. Remember Thy Creator in the Days of Thy Youth, and Melodies to Glory Our Heavenly Father. And this short is to include the two others that you may or may not be familiar with. I have a question for you. How much of you may remember in school a concept called word web or concept mapping? I remember learning it in school a long time ago in my early school years. And this concept of activity can be used not only academically, but also spiritually. Having a son with autism has definitely opened my eyes in using it in working together in the spiritual realm and in faith in God. And I'm not speaking of, I'm speaking of a faith base, believing in the one true God and through his son. One day I sat with my son to map out what he may remember and know about Jesus. It worked out well with a few prompting. Here is what we did together.
Of God, Redeemer, Holy, Light of the World, Messiah, Prophet.
Very good. High five. I have two other channels that I've mentioned before. Remember Thy Creator in the Days of Thy Youth, and Melodies to Glory Our Heavenly Father. Both are channels not only to reach our families, but especially in mind for the neurodivergent. And when I speak of neurodivergent, I mean those on the spectrum. With much details to know within working with these type of individuals, there are things I'm sure that are used that can be taught faith-based activities. This is where I am at with all three of my channels. Disable World's View, but Able in God's Eyes. Remember Thy Creator in the Days of Thy Youth, and Melodies to Glory Our Heavenly Father. If you were to map to remember Jesus, it would look like this. If you were to map hymns about Jesus, it would look like this.